What's up, guys? Just woke up after the day after we won Cali Springfest and Weiss. You can take a look at our winnings. Just a little background on myself. My name is Warren Younger, and I've never been to a Weiss tournament, no official Bushiroad event ever. My background as a card game player. In 2017, I top 8 at Seattle Regionals in Pokemon Masters Division. Year before that, I top 8 like an Arizona Regional in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm like a competent player with a card game background. Ever since I kind of like took a step back from card games, but I always love it. And Weiss Shores is like a really fun game. And I would play at home with my roommates, or my teammates, and whenever we played a lot at home, and it occurred pretty soon that like either we were really good at the game or the player base wasn't really that good, because we just have different different clash of styles and ideals for like deck builds, what cards are good, and just technical play. And so we came to Springfest on a whim to try to see if we were really bad or really good. We came in thinking that if we 0-2 drop, oh, so be it, we'll go to round one. But we won. So for the event, I played Bang Dream. And the list is kind of different, but we'll see. So starting with level zeros, we go ahead and play for the 3500 runner. Standard runner, it's a good card. Obviously, it's very hard to contest. And then we played for the Riki. Card is fantastic. The bounce effect on cancel actually comes up a lot, and it's just very solid. And then for a little bit different choices, I went with 3 Kokoro, the Drop Searcher, and 3 of the bottom deck Bomb. These cards are just fantastic. Most decks don't play these anymore. I think that it's just incorrect to do so. This just comes up so much because there's a lot of reverse effects that that hit one way room to get an advantage. This says no, and bottom decking is actually really good because it obviously puts the card back, so less chance to cancel. And the Kokoro Drop Searcher is really good if you're climax flooded because you're playing pants. You could just you could take the pants because it's just a free drop, but the +2 soul comes up so much. So for sure we'd play those again. And then for the final 2 zeros, we played one of the Climax Swapper and one of this. This is a combo piece for the level 3 combo, and this is a Climax Swapper. But I used this for the combo twice, never used this. But what I did use these for is for the anti-side penalty on soul attacking. Fantastic. I think these cards are both good. I might not play this in the future, but I definitely play this. I only played 16 zeros. No more, no less. I think 16 is a great number. For level 1s, we played the Nanami combo. It's the best combo the deck has to it. It's amazing. It lets you just perfectly set up for your early play turns by digging through your entire deck. Just fantastic. Plus, it's big, cross turn. It's probably going to be 6K. On really high roll games, it's 65K. It's 6,500. Really strong card. Fantastic. And then we played a 2-2 line of these. Biggest regret was not playing more of this. This is just your bread and butter. You just always want to see this post-turn, your level 1. And this card just comes up to get over big things, especially against standby matchup. But this card is arguably one of the best cards in the deck. This is pretty standard though, but List should be playing some ratio of these cards. So that's it for level 1s. For level 2s, played only 2 Perio. The only reason I played 2 Perio is because we played 2 this level assist. I took inspiration for this from one of the JP lists that was playing it, and whenever I test this card, it was just so good. It pays for itself because you just you can rest to put a card in stock, and the level assist matters so much because it bumps your choo-choos to 15K cross turns, and almost no deck in the entire format can get over that. It's just nutty. And the 2 Perios is it's fine, because you only need to see 1, and you have until level 2 to find it, and you have your Notomies to get to it. It's pretty consistent too. I'd consider playing more of this, but this is the right number for this. And then for the other level 2s, played 1 anti-level backup and the refresh backup. Pretty good. This is really good in certain matchups. This could be just a blowout. Against Lovely Sunshine, for example, just extreme blowout. And this is obviously just standard, just in case you're not compressed. They're pretty good. I'd play both of them again. But the biggest regret in the entire tournament that I played was this damn 4 bunts for luck. My inspiration for this was how Fate used to play their early play, but they only played 4 of it. They only play like free fresh, and they would play 4 of it, and that was the only red they played. I thought the same idea for this. Don't do this. Just don't. I wanted to make this change like as soon as I submitted my deck list, but after I did that, pre-reg was over, and Bushiroad wouldn't let me change my deck list. I did come up in top 8. I did stock swap for 10. It did come up, but like that's confirmation bias. I would just not play this again. I would play 4 other cards. I'll show you the 4 other cards I would play at the end of the profile. As for level 2s, for level 3s, we went with Lisa. Now, the reason why I went with Lisa over Mashiro is that both finishers kind of do the same thing. It's kind of like they want to burn through your opponent's climaxes and then like stick some damage. But the thing is that Mashiro's like damage ceiling is so low compared to this because obviously you're getting the burns, and also like Mashiro is just like the setup is like pretty similar. I actually like this setup because of the Yukino, because it puts 2 back in deck, and it's really good because you top check. There's just so much going for this card, right? Because you burn 3s, you can like top check and rearrange, and you can always pretty much guarantee a climax like going into your opponent's turn. You can side attack burn. You can hit like almost good like numbers. It's just fantastic. This is the best finisher the deck has available to it. And then the other biggest regret, only played fucking 3 Choo-Choo. Yeah, because I was practicing the slime 8 standby matchup, and I was just trying to figure out ways to beat it. And in a fit of rage, I put like the stock swaps just to like try to think, okay, well, what if I just forfeit the slime matchup and play against other things? And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put Choo-Choo down to level 3. Dumb, just play 4. It's just the best card the deck has. This is the best card. This is, in my opinion, one of, if not the actual best cards in Weiss Schwarz. Untargetable, can't be reversed by effects, twin drive, 15k cross turn. It heals, like, literally there's nothing this card doesn't do that you'd want it to do. Like, it's just the best card ever. I would play 4 of it. And then the last card is Fumio. My actual, I mean, I love Bang Dream, just like big fan since it came out. But the real reason I wanted to play the deck, this particular version, was because like I wanted to be able to play like the Holy Trinity, like the Fumio, the stock swap, and the free fresh backup. Because like JP does it like restricted. I want to see what would happen if you could play all 3, if the deck would be really good. It's good to have those options. I would probably play this again, but it never came up. I kind of sat on Choo-Choo's like the entire tournament. And then obviously the rest of it's just the climax lineup. It's 4/4. I would go down to like 3 or 2 and play like just empty choice triggers. Because like you rarely go into Lisa. In the 10 rounds of the tournament, I only went to Lisa twice. Granted, won me both those games, but like it doesn't come up. Yeah. As for the 4 of the cards I'd play, except for the buns for luck, going forward, play this. It's just good for like standby. It's like the anti-reverse, it's like anti-level like bottom decker. A memory kick backup, the extra Choo-Choo, and I would experiment with this. This particularly against slime, because like the Gelt are a big problem, but this kind of is like could win you the matchup. But that's the deck profile. Amazing experience. Weiss Schwarz is like a fantastic game. I think there's a lot of skill expression in the game, and yeah, hopefully me and my crew could prove that like deck building and like our plays is high enough level and help push the community to be better. We'll probably be at Houston if as for the promos, because obviously everyone's like been hitting me up for like, oh, the selling of the Alice and Cheese promos. I'm considering it. Hit me up with offers. But yeah, I'll see you guys at Houston.